So the winter update is out and the search for the best tactic for FM24 continues. The tactic testing league has been reset. We go again. If you're new around here, what do? Well, we test out a tactic. You send them in. I go searching for the best tactics on FM24. We test them in Main City, Brighton and Luton. Season preview to finish first, 10th and 20th. We leave the assistant manager in charge. He has to play the tactic. And at the end of the season, we add up the points and we put it in a league format, trying to find, like I say, the best tactic on FM24. Last tactic, or last version on FM, Red General was the best tactic I tested, and I think that is where we're going to start off. So on your screen now is Main City's best 11, and that, like I said, is where we're going to start. I won't run over the instructions again at the end of the video, because I've done that in the previous video of Red General. So if you need instructions like you're playing on console, in the description below will be a link to that video. So if you need instructions there, please go to that video. But watch this video because we want to know how it does. So enough talking. Let's get to the results. So here we go, starting with the Community Shield, where we beat Arsenal 3-1. And then the Carabao Cup, well, we lost to Ipswich, who are doing very well in the Championship. But this is a bit of a surprise. And more of a surprise is how many penalties it took as well. We lost in the 4th round on penalties to Ipswich. On to the FA Cup, where we did pick this up, beating Spurs in the final 3-0. They scored 2 own goals as well to help us out. In the semi-final, though, we thrashed Liverpool 4-0, so the tactic is working so far, so good. And in the Super Cup, it's a nice, comfortable victory against Sevilla, 5-1. And when we look at their Champions League group, with Real Madrid, AC Milan in it as well, we topped it. We won 5, drew 1, didn't lose a single game, finished on 16 points. So, great group stage. Then in the knockout rounds, we beat Napoli in the round of 16, but sadly, in the quarterfinal at home, we beat Feyenoord 4-2. But away from home, we lost 3-0. On to the Premier League now, where we won 33. We only drew 2. We lost 3 games. We scored 109 goals. And defensively, this has done very well. We only conceded 21, a goal difference of 88, and a very good start of 101 points. On to the player stats now, where Haaland's their top goal scorer, 51 goals. But Phil Foden behind him with 17 goals, and Kevin De Bruyne with 16 goals assists. Kevin De Bruyne with 20. And the best performer, loads of players in green, which is what we love to see, is Haaland with a 7.67 even. And clean sheets, we've got to add this up now, 32. On to team stats now. Most points per game are 2.66. Most goals, 109 here. Most shots forward, top here of 800. And fewer shots against, top here. So these 4 were all top of 248. Most possession, we're on here, 7th place with 55%. Most dribbles made, 5th place here was 638. Most clean sheets, defensively very good, 22. Like I said, fewest conceded, 21 for the season. Tottenham in 2nd place, conceding 31. 21 for the season. 31's good, but 21, really good. Defensively, amazing. Not Champions League, Feyenoord. With that is disappointing. That is very disappointing. And Ipswich, that's also disappointing. But 101 points is not disappointing. Right, that's it with Man City. On to the next team. On to Brighton now, and their Carabao Cup results. Well, they got to the final where they faced Tottenham and lost 2-1. And in the FA Cup, they went quite far. They got all the way to the semi-final where they lost against Man United 2-1. On to their Europa League group stage now, where they won 5. They only lost 1 game in the group stages, and they finished on 15 points. The same as Atalanta. When we look at the knockout rounds, well, we got to the quarterfinal. It's the team that we don't want to see in there. We got knocked out against Liverpool. Home leg, fantastic. We beat them 5-3, scored a lot of goals, but the away leg, we lost 3-0. We did have someone sent off after 84 minutes, but we were already 3-0 down on the 80th minute, so I think it was only going to go one way anyway. On to the league now, where we are going to be playing in Europe again next season. We finished in 7th place. We won 20, drew 7, lost 11. Scored 89 goals, that's a lot. Conceded 62, a goal difference of 27, and a points tally of 67. On to their player stats now, where they have scored a lot of goals. Pedro's their top goal scorer with 22 goals. Ferguson with 21, 17 starts, 21 goals, 15 as a super sub. Then we've got 20 goals from Ansu Fati. So with Brighton, it's done very, very well. Gross with 20 assists. And the best performer is Ferguson with a 7.26. Like I said, he was a super sub as well. Clean sheets, defensively, still very good. We've got 16. On to their team stats, where most points per game were in 7th place here, 1.76. Most goals, though, like I keep saying, most goals in the league, scored 89 with Brighton, and they were shared about a bit as well. So attacking wise, very good, and defensively, it was quite strong. We had quite a few clean sheets. Most shots for, top here was 610. Fewer shots against, 7th place here, 378. But viewers conceded were not on there. So defensively, maybe, well, with Brighton, actually, it is pretty strong because 16 clean sheets is very good. 7th place in the league. Great. It's doing great again. I'm not too sure it's going to do as well as it did last time, though. Just unlucky in the Carabao Cup as well. So, one more team to go. Let's check out Luton results. So let's look at Luton's results now, and their Carabao Cup journey ended in the semi-final. So far, this tactic's done very well in the cup competitions, getting late on. They lost 2-1 at home to Arsenal in the semi-final, and they lost 4-1 away from home. So what is that? 6-2 on aggregate. In the FA Cup, though, it's a different story. They lost in the 4th round 2-1 against Villa. On to their Premier League, where they finished 9th in the league. Don't forget, season preview to finish 20th. To finish 9th with Luton is very good, especially after we've had the update as well. So because it's a clean slate, we don't know if this tactic would still work, and it looks like it still is working. We won 15, we drew 6, we lost 17. Goals for 64, goals against 57, a goal difference of 7, and a points tally of 51. On to their player stats now, and we're looking at their goals. We've got Jacob Brown with 16, Luke Berry with 12, Chong with 9. So again, it's scoring quite a few goals. Doherty with the assist with 9, Ogben with 8, and average rating wise, who are we going to give it? Bow, it's got a 7.06. We've got 3 players in green, so that's good. Clean sheets, what do we have? We've got 11. On to their team stats now. Most goals, joint 6th place with 64. So they scored the same amount of goals as Chelsea and Arsenal in the league. Most shots for, 5th place here with 521. And then we're on to most tackles won, 6th place here, 891. It's good to be on lists. That's what I'm going to say with Luton. So 9th place, 51 points. I'm just trying to do the calculations in my head. It's a very good marker for every other tactic that we test, but I'm not too sure. Last time it done 236 points. Not too sure it's going to be that high up. It might be just behind it. Let's see. So Red General 4231 goes to the top spot, but it's no surprise. It won 68, drew 15, lost 31, scored 262 goals, conceded 140, a goal difference of 122, it won 4 trophies, and a points tally of 219. And last time on the previous version, it was 236. Not quite as good, but 219 points is still very, very good. If you need instructions in the description below, there'll be the previous video. Go watch that. But that is it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.